All right, so if you're trying to decide between Ann Arbor and Birmingham, Michigan as your family's next home, well, you've got a tough decision ahead of you. I'm not going to lie to you. Both these cities are known for their excellent schools, great downtown, strong sense of community, but they both have two very different lifestyles. So in today's video, I'm going to break down the things that matter the most for families, including schools, housing, lifestyle, things to do, and the commute to help you guys figure out which one of these is the right fit for you. Hey, what's going on, you guys? If you're new to me and new to my channel, my name is Eric, and my team and I have helped hundreds of people in your exact shoes make that move here to Michigan, and we absolutely love it. So whether you're moving in 1 month or 1 year from now, don't hesitate to reach out to us. All my contact information is down below. You can schedule a Zoom call. We can get a game plan together and make your move here to Michigan as smooth as possible. So without further ado, let's go take a look at why Ann Arbor and Birmingham are two of the top rated family cities here in Metro Detroit, and which one might be the perfect fit for you and your family. All right, so first up, we're going to take a look at the school systems, and just know these are two of the best, but they both have different strengths. So if education is your top priority, just know both cities deliver, but in different ways. So Ann Arbor on one hand has some amazing public school systems. They are top ranked. And of course we have the University of Michigan, which, brings this little academic excellence kind of hub to Ann Arbor. Now, many of the schools are consistently ranked among the best in the state with strong STEM programs and a focus on innovation. You'll also find a great private school option like Green Hills or Rudolph Steiner. Now, Birmingham, on the other hand, has some great public schools as well. They're highly ranked and well funded with top tier academics and a reputation for more preparing students for college. Now, schools like Seaholm and Grover High School offer strong AP and extracurricular programs. Now, if you're looking for private options, you'll find excellent school choices like Detroit Country Day and the Academy of the Sacred Hearts. So that leaves you the question of which one is better. So if you're looking for an education environment with a strong university influence and a more diversity in school types, I would say Ann Arbor definitely has the edge. But if you want more of a suburban school system with a traditional structure and a great extracurricular, Birmingham is a strong contender there. All right, so next up, let's take a look at the housing and real estate. Now, both cities are very pricey. I don't want to sugarcoat it, but totally different vibes. So housing in both cities is expensive, like I said, but you'll find different styles and options. Now, Ann Arbor on one hand has homes here that range from historic houses near downtown to sprawling new builds in the surrounding townships. So when it comes to the university, there's also a strong rental market. Now, the median home price is around $500,000 to $600,000 in Ann Arbor, but neighborhoods like Burns Park or Ann Arbor Hills, they command prices well over $1 million. So if you prefer a mix of walkability and a large lot, neighborhoods like Barton Hills offer a lot more space for you in Ann Arbor. Now, Birmingham, on the other hand, real estate in Birmingham is premium priced with a median home price of $700,000 to $800,000. But homes in areas like Corton Lake or Bloomfield Village, these can get easily into the multi-million-dollar range. The city is almost entirely residential, meaning most of the people own rather than rent. So that's a good thing. You want a lot of people who are owning homes in that area. Now, the houses tend to be a little bit more classic, high-end colonials and newer luxury builds with a little new construction neighborhoods outside of custom home builds in the city. So that begs the question of which city is better. Now, if you want a home with history, access to outdoor space, and a mix of price points, Ann Arbor is probably a better choice. But if you're after a more classic suburban luxury style neighborhood, Birmingham is definitely going to take the cake there as well. And if this video is helpful for you, make sure you give it a thumbs up. It lets YouTube know we're doing a great job. And don't forget to subscribe and tap that little bell so you're the first to learn every time I come out with a new video, which is every single week. All right, so next up, we're going to take a look at the lifestyle and the community feel in both cities. Now, I would argue this is probably one of the most important things. This is certainly one of the things that we spend the most amount of time on working with our clients to understand what the ideal lifestyle is. Now, both cities have a strong sense of community, but they're really catering to different types of residents. Now, on one hand, you got Ann Arbor, which is more of a college town energy, and that gives it more of a kind of a lively, progressive, and intellectual atmosphere. You'll find a lot of mix of young professionals, families, and retirees in Ann Arbor, but many of whom are connected to the university one way or the other. The city has a vibrant art scene, independent bookstores, and you can't forget about the strong foodie culture in Ann Arbor. And Birmingham, on the other hand, this is a city that leans more towards the classic suburban feel. It's a well-manicured parks, country country clubs, and more traditional community structure. It's more of a professional, family-oriented suburb with a focus on upscale shopping and dining. So begs the question again, which is better? Now, if you like a more youthful, academic, and artsy vibe, Ann Arbor is definitely the winner. But if you prefer a more polished suburban atmosphere with an emphasis on luxury and tradition, Birmingham is the way to go. All right, so next up, we're going to take a look at things to do for families in both of these cities. Now, family-friendly activities are something we are all looking for. We're always looking for stuff to do with our girls, and in Birmingham and Ann Arbor, there's an abundance of things to do for families, but they both take in different forms. Now, Ann Arbor on one hand, you'll have easy access to the Huron River for kayaking, hiking. There's tons of parks and museums like the Ann Arbor Hands-On Museum, plus the University of Michigan brings in world-class cultural events, sporting events, and performances. You also have the Art Fair, which is Ann Arbor's largest public event downtown Ann Arbor, which brings in people from all over the world. Now, Birmingham, on the other hand, this is a city that has a little bit more of a curated suburban experience with pristine and well-manicured parks like Booth Park or Corton Lakes, and there's plenty of events that are going on downtown as well. So if you're looking for easy access to downtown walkability, Birmingham is definitely a good option. There's also options for private clubs and recreation. So if you are looking for private memberships, you can find those in Birmingham as well. So which is better, Ann Arbor or Birmingham when it comes to things to do for you and your family? Well, if you want more of an outdoor adventures and consistent flow of activities, Ann Arbor is definitely the clear winner. Now, if you prefer a more upscale suburban lifestyle with curated experiences, Birmingham will definitely take the cake. And if this video is helpful for you, make sure you subscribe and tap that little bell so you're notified every time we come out with a new video, which is every single week. All right, so next up, let's take a look at the commute and accessibility around Metro Detroit. Now, if you're in a work situation and your daily commute could be the deciding factor, then definitely pay attention to this one. You know, Ann Arbor on one hand, if you are working in Ann Arbor or working remotely, this is ideal. But if you need to commute to Detroit, it can be a bit of a haul. It's about 45 to 60 minutes each way, depending on traffic. And on the other hand, you got Birmingham, which is perfect for professionals working in the Metro Detroit area, as it's only 20 to 30 minutes from downtown Detroit. It's also close to all major highways, making travel around Metro Detroit as easy as possible. So which one's better on the commute and accessibility? Well, if you are working remote or in education, healthcare, Ann Arbor might be a better option for you. And if you need quick access to Detroit or shorter commute times just getting around Metro Detroit in general, Birmingham is definitely way more convenient. All right, so final verdict on which of these two cities is best for you and your family. So if you're looking for more of a vibrant intellectual atmosphere and you want access to great schools, great outdoor recreation, and you're okay with a little bit longer commute to Detroit, well, then choose Ann Arbor. And if you prefer more of a higher end suburban lifestyle with excellent schools, proximity to Detroit, and a more traditional community feel, well, then choose Birmingham. So whether you fall in love with Ann Arbor or Birmingham, in the end, it boils down to your family's lifestyle. I've said this time and time again, we focus on lifestyle so you guys can make the best decisions when moving here to Metro Detroit. Either way, you really can't go wrong. Both cities are among Michigan's best place to live for families. Now, if you're interested in knowing more, feel free to reach out or schedule a Zoom call, and our team and I will help you make the best decisions possible when making that move here to Metro Detroit. All the contact information you need to get a hold of us is down in the description below. And if you want to learn about more things, all Michigan or Ann Arbor or Brighton, we got tons more videos on the channel that you can go check out. We got over 200 and I think 60 of them by now. We might even be reaching 275. We got to check that out, but it's getting up there, and I hope you guys enjoy all the videos. And until next time, I will see you on the next one.